Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Allison Fergit. It was the final day of the Winona County Fair today. It wrapped up the fair as it was wrapping up, 4-H had multiple events, including the all-species showmanship, the Parade of Champions, and livestock releases. There were also trailer races for all ages to enjoy. One fairgoer mentioned her favorite part of the event.
I love the community, I'm not even gonna lie. It's so fun to come out here and to see everyone and have fun. There's tons of organizations out here. It's just an event where you can find out about new stuff, buy things. I don't know, I love it.
This year marks the 167th anniversary of the Winona County Fair. It was also the final day of Trempealeau Catfish Days. Today's festivities included the grand parade, cornhole games, and live music that kept the celebration going until 9 tonight.
We would figure for our little town of 1,800 people to get 5,000 people through here is just tremendous. It's great for all the local businesses, hotels, everything like that.
This weekend marked the town's 53rd Catfish Days. An air quality advisory remains in effect across the state of Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources issued a statewide air quality alert yesterday morning that lasts until noon tomorrow. According to the DNR, the air quality levels are ranging from moderate to unhealthy. The advisory says smoke from wildfires in Canada is to blame.
It's always fun when we see some local festivities going on, especially when the weekend has such nice temperatures, but I'm sure that air quality did make a little bit of a hindrance for some of us out there. You could smell it in the air today, especially as we had the most dense smoke pass through the surface as we went through this afternoon, but there is an end in sight. This air quality alert across the entire state of Wisconsin is due to expire around noon on Monday, and it's likely not going to be extended as we have a lot of this smoke beginning to move on out of the area. Tonight, clear skies, still holding on to some of that haze, but again, most of the denser smoke is really moving off to our east now. We do have a system that's lingering over into northern Minnesota. We'll have that cold front pass as we go into tomorrow morning. Maybe a very low chance to have some precipitation form with that throughout the morning hours, but very low chances. We're talking around 10 to 20% chance to see any showers in the morning, so it's likely that we'll be remaining dry. It's also going to be warmer as well. After this, winds shift out of the south. We're feeling a little bit of that warm up tonight, but it's likely going to come later tomorrow afternoon. By the noon hour, already at 83 degrees in La Crosse. That just goes to show how warm we're going to be getting in the afternoon. Definitely going to feel like July out there. Along with that warm air, it's going to be a little bit more moist as well. So it's going to feel like your typical summertime Monday out there. A little bit more humid, a little bit more warm, and I'll have all the details coming up in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. The Rivoli Theater rolled out the red carpet for pets and people, all to support the Coulee Region Humane Society. News 8 Now's JDS McGee has the story.
It's movie day at the Rivoli, but this time, the star is not just on screen. Zeus the Super Dog shared the spotlight alongside Popcorn and Superman.
So we got Zeus here, the Super Dog. It's just a really fun outreach that we've been able to do with the community, and we love working with the Rivoli.
The Coulee Region Humane Society hosted Mutts, Meows, and Movies, a fundraiser filled with raffle prizes, pet rescue information, and a screening of Superman.
Part of the reason we loved this connection with Superman is we kind of had this idea that, like, when you rescue a dog, that dog is also rescuing you.
Half of the proceeds from today's event go straight to supporting animals in need.
All of that money we raise from today will go towards helping their organization with whatever they need, supplies, care for the animals.
It costs a lot of money to keep these animals healthy and happy and fed, and without the community support, we'd never be able to do it.
The costume and popcorn bring people in, but the goal reaches far beyond just a day at the movies. Stray dogs and dog surrenders are at a record high in La Crosse and remain consistent throughout the year.
Hopefully from this event, someone saw a dog or a cat that might be a good fit for them, and we just hope that this leads to getting a lot of these dogs into their forever homes.
Reporting in La Crosse, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
The Coulee Region Humane Society says they raised over $500 for animals in need, and right now they have 25 dogs available for adoption. Volunteers with the Seven Rivers LGBTQ Connection Center are working to improve La Crosse's appearance and environment. Today, the group hosted its Don't Be Trashy event, where volunteers work to remove litter throughout the area. One of the event's coordinators says his goal is to create a positive impact in the community and encourage others to join the effort.
A lot of the times when I'm just walking around, I notice kind of a large surmountable amount of trash kind of building up. And I know our community has a large traction of people who also want to help out with that. So I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of create a group to kind of assist with that and create the initiative that I hope to see around our community as well.
The 2-hour event wrapped up at 2 this afternoon. And still to come, an escalating conflict intensifies between Russia and Ukraine, and President Trump's reaction to Ukraine's deadliest month since the war began.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi, I'm showing off my clearer skin. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And most people were clearer even at 5 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
In the battle for Ukraine, Russia's use of drones is intensifying. In June alone, the UN says more than 230 civilians were killed, the highest monthly toll of the war. One monitoring group tracked more than 1,800 drones, 1,200 guided bombs, and dozens of missiles in just 1 week.
We must stop Russian drones and missiles. And this means more air defense supplies and more investments in interceptor drones.
President Trump said he's weighing whether to send another Patriot air defense system to Ukraine, also adding that he's disappointed with Russia and promised an important announcement tomorrow. Slow-moving thunderstorms in central Texas are causing heavy rain and flash flood warnings in already flood-hit areas, halting recovery efforts. The death toll from last week's flooding has risen to at least 129, with over 150 still missing. Ivan Rodriguez reports on the weather and recovery.
Heavy rain Sunday pummeling parts of central Texas, already reeling from last week's catastrophic flooding. Officials concerned about the Guadalupe River swelling once again. People near Hunt received emergency alerts Sunday, warning them of a high probability of the Guadalupe River reaching flood stage and urging people to get away from the river immediately. Ground search operations were temporarily halted with more storms on the way.
It has been an active day across Texas and watching again overnight for some storms.
Crews have been scouring the flood-ravaged areas for more than a week now. More than 100 people have been killed and scores are still missing. The mayor of Kerrville released a video statement Saturday about the help his town has received from state and federal officials.
They showed up in force, and they've been here every day since, working 24/7.
His comments come amid backlash over the Federal Emergency Management Agency's response. While search and rescue crews from around the country immediately rushed to help, FEMA did not arrive until Monday evening, days after any victims had been found alive. There's also many questions about the state's flood preparedness and a lack of immediate alerts notifying residents about the floods. Some Texas leaders are demanding answers.
We can't just allow girls to drown in the middle of the night. We have to make sure we protect everyone.
At the local level, Texas state leaders say they will focus on pushing legislation that deals with flooding and resources, including an alert system, during their upcoming special session. In Kerrville, Texas, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
A gunman is dead after shooting a state trooper near Bluegrass Airport in Lexington, Kentucky. He then opened fire at Richmond Road Baptist Church about 16 miles away. The trooper is receiving treatment for his injuries. At the church, the gunman killed 2 women and wounded 2 men, one in critical condition. Police responded and fatally shot the gunman. There's a big push underway to develop new types of artificial intelligence-powered consumer electronics. Samsung is looking into wearable devices, potentially including earrings and necklaces. The company envisions a new wave of AI devices that allow users to communicate and get things done without having to take out a phone. Samsung says smart jewelry is definitely a possibility to fill this need. The federal government is raising the price of stamps. Senior U.S. Postal Service Representative Marty Johnson confirmed Saturday that the price of first-class Forever stamps is increasing by 5 cents, rising from 73 cents to 78. Johnson called the jump a, quote, rational and realistic approach. The price jump went into effect today. Some bread sold at Kroger and Walmart is being recalled. According to the FDA, Hartford Bakery issued a recall for its Lewis Bake Shop artisan-style half loaf. The company says the bread could have serious health consequences for people with a nut allergy or severe sensitivity to hazelnuts. The FDA says there have been no major incidents or reports linked to the recalled bread. But we'll have more news ahead, but first.
After a day filled with plenty of haze and smoke, we finally have some end in sight. I'll have all the details on when the smoke clears out and what the rest of our week is looking like coming up right after the break.
Support local businesses by shopping at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service in Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with great service and high-quality vacuums. Discover the perfect vacuum for your unique lifestyle. Shop local. Shop Jackson Plaza.
Jolivet Family Farms Homegrown Goodness. Stop by today for some homegrown raspberries available in the market. Check for availability. Come see all that we have. Kohlrabi, onions, baby red potatoes, carrots, popcorn, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
We're really excited about our new hearing aids that came out. They're called Vitality. They have artificial intelligence, and people have really been hearing better in background noise with them. They're also a lot more clear.
And you can also control it with your phone. So if you want to get more technical, you can make your own adjustments on your phone.
It's just set and forget. They will adapt on their own, or you do have the ability to customize it more for your personal preferences and environments as well.
So stop by the Better Hearing Center and find out more about the new Vitality.
Starting now, celebrate quality and comfort with the Made in America sale at Wesco Home. Shop trusted American brands like Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, England, Best, Door County, and Superior Furniture, all at unbeatable prices. Right now, save on all in-stock pieces made with quality you can feel. Don't see the perfect item in stock? Save up to 30% on custom orders. Built to last, made to order, crafted with pride in the USA. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Support local businesses by shopping at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service in Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with great service and high-quality vacuums. Discover the perfect vacuum for your unique lifestyle. Shop local. Shop Jackson Plaza. Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, much of this weekend we had to deal with that pesky smoke out there, but the good news is a lot of that has since moved out of the area, or it's starting to move out of the area now as we head into the nighttime period, and by the time you wake up in the morning, the conditions should be a lot better. So here's a look at what the surface smoke is looking like now. Still seeing some more moderate amounts of surface smoke concentration more towards central Wisconsin, but as we look towards tomorrow morning when we're waking up in the morning, it's looking a lot better. We do have a second wave that's starting to make its way way into northern Minnesota tonight. That'll edge into northern Wisconsin as we go into tomorrow afternoon. Maybe brushing into Rusk County, really only a concern for folks far north of I-94. But as you can see, even as far as tomorrow evening, or as quick as tomorrow evening, that wave really starts to recede already back further north, and we should be in the clear, at least for now. We do have to deal with smoke issues usually throughout the summertime, but we're done with this wave for what seems to be at least this week, and it's really not looking that bad. The starts, though, going to be a little bit warm and a little bit humid. Definitely feeling like July out there. 89 tomorrow for your high in La Crosse, 88 in Eau Claire, widespread upper 80s across the area, which really is only a couple degrees above average, although some locations will be flirting near 90 degrees, and we're going to have that moisture coming up with it. You can see winds will be blowing out of the south, so it's bringing in that southern warmer air, and it's also bringing in that southern moisture with it as well. Here's our dew points going into the late morning hours. This is usually one of the more humid parts of the day once we're getting rid of all that dew on the ground from the morning, but tomorrow it's going to be one of the least humid points of the day. As we head into the afternoon, actually still getting more humid because we're getting more of that southern air up, and by tomorrow evening we're seeing dew points for the most part in the low 70s across the area. Now, how that feels on your skin when you start to get dew points in that type of temperature range, it's not going to feel great. It's starting to feel a little bit sticky when you get into the upper 60s, but once you cross into that 70-degree threshold, that's when it really starts to feel uncomfortable. And again, many of us are going to be close to 90, so not really atypical to have this kind of weather for this time of year, but we haven't had to deal with it too much yet. So definitely a little bit of a wake-up call and a reminder that we are in July. This is extending over into Tuesday as well. Again, nothing oppressive or super warm or humid, but still more like July nonetheless. 90 degrees for your high on Tuesday in La Crosse, 89 in Eau Claire. Still feeling that humidity. We'll likely continue to feel that humidity for at least the first part of Wednesday too, but then we have a pretty quick pattern change going into Thursday and Friday, actually seeing a cold front passing through later Tuesday night, likely more so early Wednesday morning. That'll be bringing some showers and thunderstorms, but it's also going to push a lot of that warm and moist air out of the way, and we're going to feel it as we go into Thursday and Friday. Look at those highs, a big temperature change from the temperatures that we have to start the week off in the 90s, and then we're finishing it off in the upper 70s. So a nice little change. We have a good forecast for basically anybody this week. If you're a fan of the 90s, I'm really not, but if you are, you have good 2 days to enjoy it. And then if you're a fan of the more mild, a little bit below average temperatures in July like me, then you're definitely gonna like it for Thursday and Friday. I'm really looking forward towards those upper 70s.
That's like the perfect summer day, I think. I would take that. If I could have that year round, I totally would. But I do like the snow too, so I think I'm gonna be a Wisconsin girl for life.
That's getting a little early to say. I won't go that far.
Not now, but I mean, I don't think I could do.
It's good to look forward to.
I don't think I could do summer year round just because I like the snow, especially around the holidays.
But then in December we'll be saying we want the 80s.
Oh, totally. We'll be praying for it to be like this. All right, thank you, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, Brewers at their best. Milwaukee looked for win number 7 in a row in their last game before the All-Star break. Kate has the highlights after the break.
The state Supreme Court overturned the 1849 abortion ban. But what does that really mean? Thursday at 6, discover the real impact of Wisconsin's abortion law changes. A local woman's journey reveals the hidden barriers. Her story, Thursday at 6.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
Cut your energy bills and heat your water smarter with the Bradford White Heat Pump Water Heater from Maxwell White. Right now, get up to $2,400 in savings with rebates and incentives. Efficiency meets serious savings. Upgrade today. Bradford White and Maxwell White, built to be the best.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
It was the final day of the Onalaska Legion tournament. 5 games, a lot of action, and every team still had a chance to get first place. So let's go there. First game of the day, Onalaska going for their first win, taking on Westby Coon Valley. Bandits with a 4-2 lead, but Onalaska threatening with the bases loaded. Cooper Rudai at the plate, and he pops it up to right field. Should be deep enough to score a run, and it is. Onalaska within 1. 2 batters later, and Hunter Morris with a hard hit ball to third. That's a tough play. Ruled a hit and an RBI. This one's tied up. Next batter, and Owen Schrainer with a line shot down the right field line. 2 more runs will come in to score. Post 336 takes the lead. Westby trying to make a late comeback, but Jagger Banasic would come in and shut the door. Onalaska, they get the win 9-6. Other scores from the day, we had Westby over Fenimore 7-1. GET going 2-0 on the day with wins over Fenimore and Black River Falls. And in the nightcap, Black River Falls takes down Onalaska. So both Westby and GET finished the tournament 3-1. In the MLB, the Brewers are red hot, riding a 6-game win streak going into the day. They're just 1 game back from the Cubs for the division lead and are at the top of the wild card standings. 1 more game before the All-Star break as they look to sweep the Nationals. Let's go to AmFam Field. All-Star Freddie Peralta on the mound, going for his league-leading 11th win of the season. First inning, 2 outs, and Freddie paints the corner for strike 3. Let's go to the 5th inning. Brady House goes down swinging. Peralta would finish the day 6 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, and just 1 earned run. For the Brewer offense, they looked good as well. Bases loaded in the 2nd, and Anthony Siegler gets one through into right field. 2 runs coming to score. His first big league RBI has the Brewers in front. 8th inning, now 3-2, but with 2 men on, Jackson Churio is going to give Milwaukee some insurance. The 3-run bomb puts the Brewers up 6-1, and then the very next batter, Bryce Terang, he's going to do the same thing. Back-to-back home runs gives the Brewers their 56th win of the season, the most in franchise history at the All-Star break. So a Cubs loss would mean a tie for the NL Central going into the break, but Michael Busch wants to see a Chicago win. He launches a solo home run to get the game started. And then later in the 2nd inning with a runner on first, Dansby Swanson gets all of this pitch deep to left for a 2-run shot. The Cubs, they would hold on for the win 4-1. So with 66 games left in the season, here are how the NL Central standings are looking. The Cubs holding on at the top. They've got a 1-game lead over the Brewers. St. Louis not far behind in 3rd place. Cincinnati sitting in 4th place, and not shown here, the Pirates, who are 18.5 games back. To the American League, Twins looking to go into the All-Star break with a sweep over the Pirates, but this is not the start Minnesota was looking for. 2nd inning, and Tommy Pham is going to take a trip around the bases. His 4th home run of the season has the Pirates up 1-0. 3rd inning, Byron Buxton hit for the cycle last night, and he continues to hit the ball hard. This one goes off the wall in left field. Harrison Bader comes around to score. Twins tie this game up. but trouble in the ninth. Bases loaded, 1 out, hard hit ball to second, but Brooks Lee can't get the ball out of his glove. No double play. The Pirates score a run, and that was the difference maker. Twins fall 2-1. Update from the Northwoods League. The Loggers wrap up the weekend with a 15-13 win over the Honkers. Northwoods League is also hitting their all-star break. Loggers will be back at home on Thursday. And on the softball side, the Steam dropped 1 to Minot, 10-0. The Steam now 8-17 on the season. And in tennis, a big-time matchup on the tennis courts in Wimbledon today. Carlos Alcaraz, the two-time defending champion, up against top seed Jannik Sinner. Alcaraz would take the first set 6-4, but Sinner would lock in, winning the next 3 sets and crowning himself Wimbledon champion for the first time in his career. Sinner had lost to Alcaraz their previous 5 meetings, but finally gets him on possibly the biggest stage in tennis. How about some Badger hockey? Well, sort of. Former Badger hockey Joe Pavelski dominated on the course during the American Century Championship Celebrity Golf Tournament, going for eagle on 18. And Pavelski, he's going to nail it for the win. Wow. Pavelski won the 2006 national title with the Wisconsin hockey program. He also has the NHL record for playoff goals by a U.S.-born player. And now you could say he's the best celebrity golfer on the planet. I wish I had that title for here in La Crosse. I don't think my golf game would get me very far.
No, I don't even think I could win mini golf. I've actually never played real golf before, so
mini golf, I could maybe get there on mini golf. You know,
I can do that. I'll drive the cart.
That's a pretty fun job.
That's what I can do. But you know, UW-Madison hockey, we dominate everything that we do.
So it's
Badgers,
surprising. It's not surprising that he's doing it.
No, the hockey teams especially.
He finished top 3 the previous 3 tries, so it was nice to see him finally get the job done.
Good for him. Good for him.
All
Love
right,
to see it.
we'll have more news after the break.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 3 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Control is everything.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is so ready for summer. Right on the Mississippi River, a perfect spot for fishing and fun. Surrounded by scenic bluffs and some of the best hiking and camping around, there's so much to explore. You can experience Prairie du Chien's fascinating history and unwind with live music events that feature the vibe you're looking for. Book your place to stay and discover more at prairieduchien.org.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Furnish your home with The Forest at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best priced furniture store. Browse cozy Amish rockers, customizable easy sofas made in Wisconsin, and stunning handmade dining sets in hickory, walnut, aspen, and barnwood. Shop pantries, counter bars, gun cabinets, and more. Style your space this season with our cabin rug collection. Multiple sizes available. Swing by the bed shed for rustic bedroom sets, bunk beds, and Amish-made office furniture. Family and veteran owned. Visit Black River Furniture Outlet this summer.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Clean lines, natural wood, and hand sanding. One couple is keeping the Scandinavian woodworking traditions alive. News 8 photographer John Hayes has their story.
If I didn't have wood carving, I would probably be making something else. A lot of people doubted that we could do it. I think my parents thought we could because they had seen other people do it, and they were big supporters of us. The money wasn't always coming in, right away, and they helped us out a bit to get going, and so they were very supportive, and we're both stubborn enough that if somebody says we can't do it, we're going to do it.
I don't feel like it's a job. I get a lot of great feedback from my customers. It keeps it enjoyable. It's a good way to pass time. I guess the quality of what I do kind of speaks for itself there, because I will not put out an inferior product. If I'm not happy with it, it's not going to go.
It's good that we can work at home together like this. And the only reason we're in separate spaces is I got pushed out of my shop because of all the finished pieces. So that's why I have my own shop. It has a lot of rewards and you feel good about yourself. You're doing work that beautifies, and it's not hurting anybody. It's not hurting the environment. We're using pieces that came from nature. When I carve, whether it's a figure, a canvas, dragon style, or an ale bowl, I just kind of lose myself into it, and hours can go by and I don't realize it. And I think that's the best thing ever. We're never going to be getting rich doing this. It's a good life. We're happy. We enjoy doing what we're doing. It doesn't seem like work. And that's what most people strive for. So I think we're very successful that way.
Well, that's quite impressive, and those were some beautiful pieces. Mike and Becky say they don't expect to retire anytime soon. And Nicole will have a final look at our forecast right after this.
Fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
We're celebrating Home Furniture's 51st anniversary. Right now, get our best finance offer ever and pay no interest until 2030. Get this sectional for just $19 a month, or pay cash and get an extra 10% off, just $8.99. The 51st anniversary sale, now at Home Furniture.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in my way. But thanks to Skyrizi, I'm free to bare my skin. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% plaque-free. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
The 30% solar tax credit could end in 2025. If you want to install solar on your residential or commercial property and receive this tax credit, call 608-780-2347 to get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy today.
Sleep your best sleep on a Beauty Rest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express. During the anniversary sale, pay no interest until 2030, plus get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beauty Rest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
Fudge and Candy.
Well, your outdoor dining forecast tomorrow isn't looking too bad for some patio lunch, but some patio dinner is going to be okay, not awful. 3 out of 5 stars. Maybe it's going to be hot and humid out there, so really, I don't want to spend any time
Might need
outside.
some ice cream
but
after that dinner.
Yeah, that's a
true.
good idea.
It's
I
gonna
think
be
I'll
melting fast,
try and stay inside for most of tomorrow, though. All right, well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.